Hey guys, Jake here. So today I'm going to talk to you about why the color gray can actually get you in the best shape of your life. And you might be thinking, how could a color do that? Well, this is really about all or nothing thinking. And the truth is that most people, they think that results live in the black or maybe conversely in the white. And what I mean by that is that if we consider black here, and then we switch to white, and we consider white here. So we have black at one side of the spectrum and white at the other. So black is the perfect plan, right? It's the strict diet. It's the 90-minute gym sessions, no miss days. Everything has to be flawless. And that sounds great on paper, right? Like you're going to get results, you're going to do the thing, you're going to hit everything, it's going to be perfect, it's going to be amazing. But in real life, that collapses. It's very easy for that to just fall apart, right? Life gets busy, the busy work day, kids need you, things get away from you, stress, all of those things. And when that happens, it all falls apart. And the second that you slip, it feels like the whole plan is ruined. Now, why is the other extreme? And that is doing nothing. So that's missing your workouts, it's eating out of emotion or convenience, it's telling yourself, what's the point? I don't have time to do the 90-minute workouts. I don't want to follow that strict diet. It's too stressful. It's too complicated. I can't do this. And once you land here, it's very hard to climb out. But there's actually another option that most people never consider, and it's the bit in between, and that is the gray. And gray is everything in between 0, which is white, and 100, which is black. It's not perfect, but it's also not nothing. And it's the middle ground that will actually help you to continue moving forward. So gray could be a really great workout. It could be 45 minutes, no distractions. Awesome, amazing. But it could also be the 10-minute workout that you don't skip at this side, right? So we've got the great 45-minute there, could also be the 10-minute there, which is always better than skipping. It could be grabbing the best possible thing you can on the go from the supermarket when life is busy, but it also could just be getting a quick protein snack instead of going to the white, which is just taking the worst option or thinking that it has to be perfect. It could just be going for a walk when you can't train. So the gray area, effectively, it's never failure and it's always just a backup plan, and it's infinitely better than doing nothing at all. But the real magic of the gray is that with gray, you never fall off plan because you never stop. The mistake I see all the time is people thinking that it has to be this perfect plan. And when something doesn't go perfectly, they revert back to white. And that's why people go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, yo-yoing between the white and between the black, because it's very hard, if not impossible, to make a perfect plan, which doesn't even exist, actually work long term. Life is always going to throw chaos at you, whether it's a busy work day, it's kids on school holiday, illness, travel. But when you stop thinking black and white and you start thinking gray, suddenly you always have an option. Some days you're going to thrive, maybe at this side. Some days it's just going to be about survival, but you're always going to be moving forward. And being in the gray is actually what makes consistency possible. And you've got to remember, this isn't even a practical thing. There's practical actions, but white and black, living in the gray or all or nothing thinking is actually a mindset piece. So if you can move away from thinking that things are either perfect or doing nothing at all, suddenly you're allowed to be consistent, you stay in shape, and you can actually maintain it through the natural ups and downs and the challenges of life. So here's the shift that I want you to remember. Black or white thinking will keep you stuck in cycles of stopping and starting. And gray is what is going to allow you to free you from that. Because in the gray, there's no on or off switch, there's only forward. So you've always got a plan. You've always taken that minimal viable action. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, but you're still moving forward. And yes, that does exist practically. It could be the 10-minute workout when you're squeezing it in versus the casual enjoyable 45-minute workout. It could be just making the best choice you have in a bad situation versus this perfectly prepped meal. But the difference is that in your head, you don't tell yourself that you're failing and you don't revert to doing nothing at all, because the goal is to move forward. The goal is to be consistent. The goal is to make the best choice you can in the situation you find yourself in, rather than it always feeling like it has to be perfect. So remember, in the gray, there's no on or off switch. There is only forward.